Hello, everyone. Archie and I are here to give you guys an update. It's been a bit of a crazy year. 2023 has not been what we were hoping for, but lessons learned, we'll put it that way. So, what I wanted to discuss, for one, lots of things that we were hoping to move forward with haven't really been panning out as well as we had hoped. So I've been kind of stressing. I mean, you've probably noticed it in my posts and things, but a lot of real life stuff going on has been really needing my attention. So I wasn't paying as much attention to my writing stuff, which has been super depressing. But I did actually write 3 sentences in one of the drafts that I'm supposed to be working on. And that felt really good. So it got me thinking about what's really keeping me from writing. Like, what's the holdup here? And I realized I'm putting so much pressure on myself to make my books popular. And I had a realization during meditation time. That's not up to me. That's up to my readers. So, in this video, I'm going to try and keep it as brief as possible. I'm going to show you how you, my readers who love my work, can help me the most. I'm going to be posting this video on as many platforms as I can. Just so you guys know, I need your help. I can't do this myself. Mrs. Winchester can't do it for me. We need our readers and my fans who love my work to start pulling some of this along with us. If we want to build a community of people who love things, then we need a community. So the first thing, as always, reviews. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, there's several other smaller online shops. Drop a review there. If you're not as comfortable doing that, maybe you didn't buy it from these places and you're not comfortable leaving a review somewhere you didn't purchase, there's always a video review. I'm sure you've seen them on like Book Talk or Bookstagram, where people will make a brief video about their impressions of a book they read. It doesn't have to be spoilery, just, your impressions, what you liked about it, what you would think somebody would need to know to make them want to read it. I could really use some of that because I need readers to tell other readers why they should read this stuff. Because if I don't have my readers telling people that this stuff should, be read, it's not going to pick up. It's not going to pick up any steam and it's not going to be popular. So readers are really the ones who are going to start moving things along. That being said, there is something that I am trying to do. And that includes the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is take a picture of you in your book. My twin, which I know I've posted some illustration artwork on my Patreon that she worked on for me, actually started a hashtag, which I will make sure I have in my description. It's like Artemis ODT of the Dodecatheon. And she's been taking pictures of her just where she's reading the book. I'm not good with Twitter. I'm not good with the hashtags at all. I'm way too old school for that. So shout out to you guys. Call to action. Start using that to try and get Artemis some steam. Not sure what we'll do for nature calls just yet. But if you guys want to come up with something, I mean, you're the ones who gotta, pick up the momentum for things like this. So if you want to come up with it, by all means, let me know. Comment here. Hit me up on my socials. Let me know how we're promoting our works that we want. But also, if you want to take a picture of yourself with your book, don't forget the Dodecatheon. It has the Dodecatheon official group on Facebook has an ongoing monthly contest. If you have a picture of yourself, and then with the book under that picture, you comment with a screenshot of a review you have left. Doesn't matter how many you've done, you just keep hitting it up. That is an entry for a giveaway for a free item. And the Dodecatheon the official Dodeca page, it's a keychain of the bug. I'm sure you've seen that post on there. It's in the pinned posts. Mrs. Winchester and I are working on doing a similar contest over in the Nature Calls Forest group. So again, get some pictures of you. It can even be a picture of you with your ebook. Like take like the cover of your ebook and take a picture of yourself there. Just drumming up some attention. I can give back if I have something to give too, right? So make sure you're following those groups. I got to build up some momentum. And again, I was just posting all by myself. I didn't have a lot of engagement with my readers. So y'all need to talk about what you like about the books, what you want from the books, things like that. If we don't have that community building things up, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to make sales. It's not going to be profitable. And then I can't get more books out. If you want another book out by next year, which is our hope, right? I need to be having the funds saved up. So that brings me to my third one. If you're not really good with videos and things like that, and you don't have the reviews up everywhere, you haven't bought the book yet, you haven't been able to yet, I have my reader hub from BookBrush. Bless these people. I've really had a lot of success with BookBrush. This is not a promotion, by the way, for BookBrush, but they're really made for authors who are not great with graphic design. If you're an author or you know authors that this is not their forte, they don't have the money to pay somebody to make them stuff, it makes making ads really easy. And I've made, like, I don't know if you've seen on my TikTok or the TikTok videos that I've made that are the lyrics, they have like lines from the books and stuff like that. I made those on BookBrush. They were really easy. Like, I loved it. I'm really excited to be working with them more, and maybe if I have more money coming in, I'll be able to do the final tier, which I only have one tier that I'm not paying for. Then I have like access to full like trailers and things like that. So I highly recommend anybody who has been curious about BookBrush, definitely go check it out. But BookBrush has added a feature called a Reader Hub, where I upload ads I've made for people to download and use themselves. We can track which ones are the most useful. You can tell you can be like, hey, I really like this one, let me download that. I really like this one, I can download that. And then you just share them wherever you want to share them. Pretty easy, right? So I'll have the link for that again in the description. So again, just sharing, moving the momentum around for the books, telling people. We just got to get people talking about this, because right now my book is a print on demand. That means that vendors don't see it as something that is in demand. We need to make a demand for it. So I really need my street team, which now that I'm trying to cut back at work is gonna hurt us a little bit in the budget, but I took one of the days off my schedule just so I can maybe start building up momentum for a street team elsewhere. As far as Patreon goes, I know the imaginary boxes, I really want to do them, but the money is just not making sense, and I'm doing an awful lot of work, and it's not making any money. So in that regard, I'm bringing back the Buy Me a Cup of Coffee a Day, which is bottom tier, $5. Give 30 patrons there. We're gonna try this again. This is April. Come on, help me out. It's my birthday month, right? And Artemis's anniversary is this month. Buy me a cup of coffee for my birthday. Let's build up some momentum here too, because this my Patreon has been losing money too, and it's not doing great. But the boxes, until I've got at least 5 people buying the boxes, it's not gonna break even, and I've had to cut back on the cycle. Instead of it being every month you get a short story, it's gonna be like every 3 months you'll get a short story, but I'll have little collectibles. I'll have those little add-ons that I was doing. So again, we've had to cut back some things just because financially it's not making us anything, and we have to be fiscally smart on this one. However, if you want to see these things come back, if you want to see us do more, if you want me to be doing more, I need to justify cutting back my work schedule, because I cannot afford to live the way that we're living, like with my health, with my wife's health, my cat's health, for crying out loud. We have to make ends meet, and right now my books are not making ends meet. Feywild Apothecary is not making as much as we would like just yet, so help me bring more to you. Even my TikTok content, I'm not bringing in money to pay for it just yet. I'm getting some help, but again, I really need you guys. So blessings to everybody as usual, and y'all have a great month. Let's see things move around. My hope is that we can turn things around this spring. And by December, I will have raised the money so that we can have Nature Calls Summer out next year. I'm aiming for an April release, kind of like I was aiming for a January release for spring. So help me reach that goal. Let's have a book a year. I know that's what you guys want. You want a book out a year. I would love to do that. So, but I need help. I need readers to show that these are books worth reading. I need you guys to tell people. I need you to be spreading the word. Hopefully, I'll start bringing back the Saturdays with Jay like I used to do, or that I was trying to do. I'm finding vlog is more comfortable. I ramble and I do apologize for that, ADHD. But a blog just doesn't make sense with me. I'm not very good at talking about me in word form. I can talk about fictional stuff all day, but the projects that I want to move forward to bring the Imaginings brand more for you, I can't start expanding it until this establishes a foundation. So help me build that foundation. Remember, five $20 tier people to bring back the imaginary boxes, and just to build up my platform. Cup of coffee a day, 30 days in a month. If I have 30 patrons at the bottom tier, and that's just $5. If you want to do higher, the $10 tier, Mrs. Winchester and I are working on bringing that collectible discount. The more details on that one when we have those fleshed out. But some of those exclusive things that she's making for Feywild that you can only get in bundles, we're trying to find ways to make it more reasonable to where you can purchase them with the $10 tier. If you want the coaching discount, the $10 tier, remember, publishing updates come with top tier, and possibly making an additional top tier for investors if we can get those boxes evolved. So again, I can't grow with the plans I want to do unless my readership is growing. And I've tried with my way, and some of it's just not making sense to me. I'm too old school. Me in a log cabin, I'd be pretty good, but when it comes to modern technology and social media, and honestly, it's in so much flux, I can barely keep up with it. And I'm just like, can't I just go back to handing out cards and flyers and, hey, you want to read my book? Like, that's me. I'm good at that. And I'm going to be working on that front to build a physical street team in person. But my digital street team, I need you guys. So help me out. Call to action, people. I need you. I need my readers. I'm writing for you. I'm doing this for you. I love writing and storytelling and inspiring people. So help me out so that I can keep making more for you. In the meantime, though, as always, thanks for sticking with me and being patient with me as I ask you to be patient with yourselves and be gracious to yourself. We're all stumbling. We all go through stuff. Believe me, I've been beating myself up the past 3 months. It was not pretty. I've come through and realized a lot of things, like I can't do it all myself. It takes a community to build a fandom. So help me build that community. Help me bring fun and hope back to stories. This is my craft. This is what I'm meant to be. And I would love to do it full time. But until it's making money for full-time money, we're going to have to share that time. In the meantime, though, as always, be kind to yourselves and be gracious in your personal journey and growth. And be kind to yourselves and to others, because that's when we'll reap it back in kind. I love all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. And I know Archie is walking around my office now. But hopefully we'll see you again soon. And I didn't post this yesterday because I didn't want anybody thinking this was an April Fool's joke, because I was having to give you some bad news. But hopefully I'll be bringing the Saturdays with Jay back, as that was the day I took back. So hopefully we'll have some videos, maybe even some live streams. Who knows? I got to get this internet thing fixed back here. But yeah, things to come with your help. Help me so I can bring stuff to you. Have fun, you guys.